Let me read to you what Matt Barrows sent out a short time ago. And some of you may have heard about the issues with the practice field for the 49ers. And this is a real interesting deal now. The Chiefs have gotten to set up at the Raiders' state-of-the-art practice facility.
Right.
The 49ers went to UNLV. First question, what the bleep is up with that? Like
you could say it.
I'm not going to, but what the hell was up with that? Yeah.
Well, the AFC's the home team, so they automatically get the home facility.
But the facility is big enough to house everyone, and there's plenty of time, and there's 3 fields.
Well, you don't want to have, the Chiefs there and then the Niners coming in and then the Chiefs going out.
Why not?
Because logistically, that would create a situation where, the Niners have to then practice in the afternoon?
Yeah.
They can't practice when they want to practice?
The 49ers practice at 2, or as I said, there's 3 fields.
What if the Niners want to practice at 11?
Okay, then practice on one of the other fields. There's plenty of space.
There's too much espionage and subterfuge.
But you're sending them over to UNLV with some grass that you just hucked on the ground last week?
That's the problem,
What
Mark,
the hell are we doing?
They're supposed to have vetted the practice facilities back in December. And so you go back in December and you check out all the facilities for teams to practice. Why at that point were you not able to realize that this facility was not going to be up to snuff for an NFL team? And I'm looking at the text that we got from Lucas momentarily earlier. Matt Barrows reporting that the Niners actually were so unhappy, they thought about flying back after tonight's media event and practicing in Santa Clara, but they have since backed off of that.
Well, probably because the league came in and said, whoa, what you need. Because I want everyone to understand what an epic disaster that would have been, both for the 49ers and the league. If the 49ers, this is not it's Vegas to San Francisco or San Jose, no big deal. Okay, everybody back to the plane. Do you know what goes into a traveling party for an NFL team? The people, the gear, the staff.
Just carry your own pads on the plane.
Good Lord, this would have been a massive undertaking for the 49ers to turn around, fly back, practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, fly back again, and everything that goes into Super Bowl week, from media day, the availability. Wednesday, you've got the awards show. Christian McCaffrey, Brock Purdy's supposed to both be involved in it. If the Niners up and leave, I'm telling you, this ruins so many things that are planned this week.
All the media people who are I'm live here at the facility and all the rest of it.
For you and I are sitting here debating whether or not to use F-bombs. Let me promise you one thing. They were used on this call. Whoever it was representing the 49ers that called Goodell or whoever with the NFL, this was a loud phone call, because this is not we're not pleased with what's going on. This is what kind of bleepity bleep are you guys running out?
It's a total shift show.
This is you. Are you kidding me right now? And that's not an idea. That's a threat. That's a threat.
For sure.
That the 49ers, we are out of here if you don't fix this right now.
Well, what's the fix? And I had heard that they were talking about
going to the Raiders facility,
throwing down some sod. We're going to put some sod. We're going to lay some sod over the top of this field.
You can't do that. You can't now.
No, then it's loosey-goosey.
Yes, and there's there were seams on the field. Imagine now somebody gets hurt. Imagine somebody
in practice,
a key 49er gets hurt because you got loose sod. You're talking about...
Because the field is shoddy.
Thank you.
Shoddy field. I'm not going to do it.
I know you're not, but you want to so
I do,
bad.
but it's just our boss. You could swear, but I wouldn't.
But
you can, but don't. You go ahead and do it, but don't. I would advise you not to. You can, but don't. Do it, and you're out.
But you're allowed to do it,
dude. You can.
But don't do it.
You can, but don't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But you could.
Do it.
Yeah, that's from Nathan.
I see you, Nathan.
And there he is. There he is. The big boss.
The big effing deal.
This mother jumper's coming in here.
Megan.
Yeah.
Turn the mic on.
No,
it doesn't work.
Come on over here.
It doesn't work. Come over
at me, big boy. Talk to me.
The off button doesn't work, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. We heard you clearing your throat the whole time.
Dude,
Do not swear on this stream or YouTube.
Why?
Well,
Exactly.
you're
you
on
can.
your own, boys.
I know.
Corporate,
No, we're not.
I told them not to.
No.
Wait, get back here. I was gonna switch the camera.
You ain't got nothing else to say?
That's it?
That's it?
Well, I got a lot to say.
Well, then bring it. We got 2 hours of this.
We got 2
of
more
this
hours.
ass.
Right.
2 more hours of this ass.
2 more hours.
Guys,
It's not like we want to be
I've got a
anywhere
lot to
else.
say, but I've got nothing to say. I'm out. Anyway, shoddy field, Mark.
Yeah.
Shoddy. Shatty. Shoddy.
Oh.
Yeah, I can spell it.
Yeah, you can.
Shoddy. Saudi?
I got another update.
Skaloon. Is this breaking?
Ornberger's going to join us at 4:45.
He won't.
Yeah, he will. He will. He said this.
The San Francisco 49ers are an Instagram filter. It doesn't matter which quarterback.
Yeah.
So good.
It doesn't matter which quarterback played in this system. They
What's
would
just
look
happened?
way better
What's just happened? I'm
than
now
they
hearing-
did before
I'm hearing
going through that
95.7
filter.
the game
If you
again.
put Kirk Cousins in San Francisco this year, they're
100%.
going to the Super Bowl. If you put Geno Smith in the San Francisco system this year, they're going to the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy is off to a great start with his career, but we're looking at him through the Instagram filter of the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Why does that keep happening, though?
Don't turn your mic off.
Don't turn my mic off. I'm never allowed to turn my mic off?
Nope.
Can we use talkback? Can we use the cough button?
There's mics in front of you. Gotta talk.
Did you ever
There's no-
consider telling me that?
Yeah. I muted it a couple times to try to cough because
Good Lord,
Don't do that
Lucas.
either. We
I-
hear everything.
Yeah.
Dublin Marge actually with the very, very smart comment about what we should be doing.
Dude, no doubt.
That would fix all of this.
all of it.
She suggested I should be putting my lips on a farmer.
Don't
Exactly.
turn your mic off.
What
Yeah,
the hell,
I mean,
dude?
This is the kind of like
You don't want me to swear, and then you start doing this crap.
right, and
Damn it!
normally.
Damn it, Farhan!
Thank you.
Get out, Lucas. Damn it, Farhan!
Normally,
Trade him!
Hey, guys,
Hey.
we're gonna do this thing.
Jorge Soler, did you hear? Did you hear?
No way. What?
No, they're talking.
Oh, they're talking. Normally, when you do something like this, you would tell, hey, guys, don't worry about the cough button. And if you turn the mic off, it'll default back to
Yeah.
close. I mean, all these things.
Like I turned off for 1 second, and then all of a sudden, I don't even know what the hell I heard.
No, you heard air.
Yeah.
You heard
I heard
the,
what's on 95.7 The Game, which,
yeah.
by the way, the Warriors continue the East Coast road trip.
Yeah.
Not just tonight, but Wednesday and Thursday, which means we will be continuing our hullabaloo, our clam bake
oh, boy, whatever
on the
this is.
free on the free Odyssey app and our Twitch and YouTube channels on those days. So today, Wednesday, Thursday, just as we're doing right now, the power of now. It's like Spaceballs. You know where we are right now, Dibs?
We're here, Mark.
Now.
Yeah.
The show is now. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to make sure you're listening Wednesday and Thursday because then we'll tell you how you can win a trip to Vegas to see Billy Joel later this year. We're going to fly you out there and get you tickets. So make sure you're with us when we continue our show on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. Also, do you need to get some red and gold or station merch ahead of the big game? Got to visit breakingtea.com/957. That's our merch store. That's the way it's cool to say it. You don't say merchandise, you just say merch, okay? We got merch there. Got McCaffrey, Purdy, Debo, show-specific merch from Willard and Dibs, and much more. So check it all out, breakingtea.com/957. Why would you say that, Lori? Why would you say that?
What'd you say?
This show is as good as the Niners practice field.
That's a bunch of bull. Lori, I've been warned.
I thought.
Corporate, look,
Yeah.
I warned him. Lori, that's not whatever. The sod is loose, and so is the show. So there you go.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is just another example of the National Football League putting up a middle finger to NFL players. They don't care about the players. They don't even care to offer them a suitable practice field. Basically, you're supposed to go in December and examine the facility, and they probably went and said, yeah, 100-yard field, couple of uprights, yeah, we're good to go. Whoever the NFC team is, they'll just deal with it because it's the big game, and we're the NFL, and this is how we do it. They don't even care. They don't even care enough to give the players decent fields for actual games.
Well, I wonder
why would you care enough to give them a decent field for a practice?
I wonder what the changeup is going to be, though, because the 49ers clearly demanded something and the NFL blinked. Because if they were thinking, hey, we're going back, dude, we're out. We got a media event tonight, and bleep you. We're out.
Right.
We gone. And then it's like, okay, now they've calmed down. I guarantee you it's not. The NFL did not convince them. So go take Debo back out to loose sod,
right,
and run around in circles and have a good time. And the Niners just went, okay. Like that's not how it went. So I wonder where they're going to be.
Well,
I wonder where they're going to be starting tomorrow.
I can tell you where they're going to be.
Where are they going to be?
They're going to be at Viper Lacrosse Fields Family Sports Complex, Mark, on North Durango Drive.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at, I just typed in Las Vegas Fields, and what came up is a lovely, they got a play structure too.
Exciting.
Trent Williams going down the twisty slide. Or they might be at Buckskin Basin Park Soccer Fields. They could be at the Betty Wilson Soccer Complex. Maybe they go to Charleston Heights Park. You want me to spend the next 2 hours citing
Please
all
read
of the
all
fields?
the parks in the greater Las Vegas area.
There is Palo Verde Baseball Field,
All right.
Desert Breeze Park Soccer Complex.
That sounds delightful.
Faith, you got to have faith. Faith Lutheran Football Field.
By the way, these are probably all right next to where the Niners and Chiefs are actually playing because they're 25 to 30 minutes off the strip. I do think this is kind of a funny thing. It's not something to get too hot and bothered about, although it would annoy me if I were a player. Okay, so here we go, NFL. You have a multi-billion-dollar agreement with DraftKings and FanDuel. You have a team in Vegas. You are now holding the Super Bowl, your largest event in Vegas. Yet you have the nerve to tell me, the player, that I'm not allowed to go play blackjack on my day off? Really? That would annoy me if I were one of the players.
So they can't even play blackjack?
They cannot gamble.
At all?
They cannot.
Pai-gow? Craps?
They can't play Keno.
Slots?
Dibs. They can't even play Keno.
So you can, and let me get this straight here.
It's not key yes, it's Keno.
Thank you. That's a 3. Number 3. Grady's checked out. But I
That's
think
enough for me, Doug.
he's still with us. And I only say it because we can't see Grandy. He's like 7 studios away. This is so much fun. So you can tell me that they can go and play the lottery, for example, which is a game of chance in and of itself, but you can't go and play Keno, which is basically the same thing as playing the lottery. Am I right? Like Keno is
like ghetto version. I mean, like Keno.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. Keno is a depressing room. I've been there. My dad had a philosophy in gambling when he used to, teach me the game when I was younger.
old Tom Willard.
Keno is where you go when it ain't going well.
Yeah.
Okay? He's like, you go slow it down because I can just go sit in this room, order a drink, and there's one game every 8 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And I can play for $1. So in other words, I could sit here for 2 hours and lose, and I'm out $11.
Yeah.
Right? So
you know what Keno is for me, Mark?
What is
it's
it?
Eastern Europe. And the year was 1993.
Excuse me?
If I may. I was in Europe on a 70-day trek, and I was in Switzerland's expensive, Austria's no joke, and you're making your way east, and I got to Prague, and I looked at my...
Marate?
Thank you. Possible Super Bowl champ coming up.
Indeed.
You get to Prague, you get to Hungary, and you realize, I'm running out of money. And what do? You got 3 weeks left until your flight home. You go east, young man. You go to Poland, which is where things are very, very affordable. And that's kind of what Keno is. You're down a bunch. You lost money at craps. The blackjack dealer has screwed you over one last time. How did I? Oh, man. I doubled down and I got a 2. I'm so pissed right now. You go to Keno. That's what Keno is, Mark. Eastern Europe. Affordable.
You want to know what Keno is to me? The reason I like gambling.
Because it takes it out of your hands?
No. My parents brought us to, I can't tell you if I was in Reno or Lake Tahoe. I don't know which. But as a kid, they got Keno in the restaurants. So it's not just in the casino.
Yeah.
So we go to some restaurant where you get a basket with a burger and fries in it or whatever I want as a kid. So I got my cheeseburger and my fries, and there's this board up on the wall with all the numbers flashing up there. It looks like a bingo board or something. And I'm like, what's that? And then what do I see in the middle of the table? Dibs, I see crayons. And a kid looks at a table with crayons and goes, well, that's for me. So give me one of those pieces of paper right there in the middle and give me a crayon. And I'm going to do some drawing. And then I looked at it, and there's writing all over the piece of paper. Mommy, Daddy, what's this? It's all of these numbers. Well, they quickly explained to me. They're like, well, so see that board up there? Like, you get to fill out a bunch of numbers, and you can pick however many you want. You do 2, you can do 3, you can do 4, whatever you want. I chose 3. And they're like, if all of the numbers come up, you win. And I'm like, that seems easy enough to understand. So I fill out my 3 numbers, and my parents are like, we'll put $2 on it, okay? And we'll do that for you. That's from us to you. And we'll go ahead and put your little Keno ticket in. And we did. And I mean within 9 numbers. Bink, boonk, bunk.
Bink, boonk, bunk?
And I'm like, Mom, my numbers came up. And she goes,
Mark.
No, sweetie.
You got to do the Ellen.
Oh no, Mark!
Thank you.
That,
Thank you.
You have to get all 3 numbers, not just 1. Mom, I did. I got all 3 numbers.
Scoreboard, Ellen.
Spladow. I won.
Cash me out one time.
I won $42.
What?
Which at that age, I was like set for a month. A month. So, boom, they're like, we told him he could play, so here's your $42. Off to Circus you go. And I was up there ski balling and skeet shooting for hours off of that $42.
Dude, Circus.
And I was hooked. That's it. First time I ever tried anything in a casino. Bink, bank, bonk.
Wow.
Winner.
Next thing you know, you're strung out on Pai Gow as a 9-year-old, and you're running dice games in 5th grade.
Cruising through South Lake Tahoe with a fake ID. Like, is she looking at me? Is she looking at me? Because I want to throw some cards right now. I got a $20 bill burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah, money plays there, Jim.
Let's go.
My 1-800-bet.
1-800-bet.
Dude, totally
Call my
message phone.
Call my message phone.
You're running games at recess. Hey, I tell you what, Jimmy, you race Luke. I got Jimmy, you're minus 125. Race to the oak tree and back, Jimmy. 1-800-bet.
Oh, gosh.